So guys, this is the photo which we're gonna edit, just like with Fairylights. For now, just select the photo and let's just crop the image for our Instagram ratio. So you have to select the 8:10 ratio, which is our Instagram perfect ratio. And now we're gonna just edit. Now let's just add a Fairylights theme to this photo. Let's create new layer or select the solid color and select the black color and change the mode to multiply. Select the brush tool and just select the black color on the foreground and just delete from the between from the middle of the image, because we want a vignette black effect in the photo, because the photo is actually very much brighten up and it is taken in the daylight, because we want to transfer it to a kind of night look. So all we're gonna do is let's add a vignette and the black effect in the photo. Let's select this photo and just select the brush tool and just erase it, this black tone from the facial region with the help of brush tool. You can also use eraser, but here we are selecting the brush tool so that we can just undo it if you want to regain that deleted portion or the deleted black effect. Let's decrease the opacity and just delete it or remove it from here, from the hand region, also from the face, also the hand and skin region where your skin is showing. So you have to remove that black effect from that portion, because we don't want our skin to look very much dark and blackish. So we are doing this process of creating a multiply of this black tone effect and creating a dark moody effect, so that we can get that perfect look of Fairylights in the photo. Now you can see the difference and you can totally adjust the photo by yourself. This is just an example that you can create such kind of effect. Now again, let's create a solid color and select the black color and just change the blending mode to multiply, or you can select also the hard light. And let's select the brush tool and just do the same process of deleting, make the opacity and just make more dark, or just decrease the opacity of that layer. This way you can see the difference. It is really making your photo to look very amazing, very perfect. Dark or blackish effect is seen in the photo. Now you have to think that you have to erase the portion from the skin, alright, where the model's skin is there. You have to delete that black effect with the help of brush tool on that layer mask and selecting the black color in the foreground. You can just delete just by like this way. This we have to do it very perfectly. Now we're gonna just add up Fairylights to the photo. Let's select this photo and just drag and drop over here. Now we're gonna just press the Ctrl. First of all, we'll just decrease the blue color saturation to 0 and also the magenta color saturation to 0, and you can see the difference. Here is before and here is after. Also let's select the cyan color and just decrease the saturation. Now your photo is perfect black and gold. Change the blending mode to screen and just decrease this black the Fairylights, and you have to adjust this. Now press Ctrl L from the keyboard and just make a levels until you make a dark faded effect of this Fairylights. So let's just select the eraser tool and just delete it from here where you don't want. You can just delete the unwanted Fairylights from the photo with the help of eraser. Also let's just delete the border of this image. Now you have to place this Fairylights in a perfect way, like it should look very much original and natural. That is the main key point of editing. So just place it in somewhere over this direction on the legs. Now we're gonna select this Fairylights and just drag and drop over here. Change the blending mode to screen. Let's place it on the hand region, because we want to make it look like we are actually holding the Fairylights in the hand. So we're gonna just place it somewhere over here. Now you can see it is really looking very perfect. Now let's create new layer. Select the brush tool and just paint it with the black color on this portion, because we want to make it look more darker and perfect. Then only we can see the fairy lights effect. Otherwise you can see the difference. Here is the before and here is the after, which is actually making it look amazing. You can also select the eraser tool and just delete it a little bit and see the difference. Here is the before and here is the after, guys. This one is really looking very dope and perfect. This will actually show the fairy lights or the lighting effect perfectly. Now let's select this and just drag and drop to our photo. Change the blending mode to screen. Press Ctrl D and just flip it horizontal and just place it somewhere over here on the hand region, because this is also making the photo to look more realistic and natural. So we're gonna just place it both these fairy lights in the hand. The strings are actually will make your photo to look amazing, and that you are holding fairy lights in the hand are real. So we're gonna just delete the unwanted light effect from the photograph. Still you can just delete it from over here, because it is very much bokehs and light effect already present. So we're gonna just remove it from here. We want to keep that string effect or a string light, so we're gonna just add this fairy light also to this photo, and you can see the difference. Let's just place it in the below. Now let's create add a layer mask on this layer. Select the brush tool and just remove this hair, so you can see the hairs of the model, that previous model. So we are gonna just delete it with the help of brush tool. You can also use the eraser tool, but I am using the layer mask, and with the help of brush I am just erasing it, so that you can undo also if you have deleted unwanted the thing or the area where you actually need that thing, but you can just undo it with the help of white in the foreground color. So we are using this technique of adding a layer mask to the layer to delete that perfect or the particular area where you want. Now let's add some more lights to the photo. Let's just drag it and drop over here. Change the blending mode to screen. Press Ctrl T to decrease the size of that layer. And let's gonna place it to somewhere near the hand region, so that it may look original, that it is turned around on the hand. So let's just keep it somewhere over here. With the help of eraser you can just delete it unwanted particles of this bokeh or the string from the image. Now if it is needed you can just add this bokeh particles. Change the blending mode to screen and just hit OK if you want. Let's just enlarge the bokeh particle. Let's place it somewhere over there. One particle on the bottom screen of the photo. With the help of eraser you can just delete the unwanted bokeh particle. Now we will change the color of this particle or the bokeh photo with the help of Ctrl U and just make it to oranges color effect. Make the saturation and just make it control balance to make it the perfect photo or the perfect bokeh, just like fairy lights, which is already we are holding in the hand. So let's just decrease little bit of saturation and you can see the difference. Again, if you make sure you have perfectly deleted the black, that vignette effect from the face. That you have to keep in mind, because we want our face to look clean and perfect. Now we're gonna just merge all the layers. Right click on it and select merge. Select the crop tool and let's go to the filter. and let's add a vignette effect to the photo. Let's duplicate the photo. As for the reference, go to the effects and let's add a vignette effect a little bit. Select the feather and just make a feather to perfect to around 100 or 98. Let's decrease the amount of vignette. Now this will actually create a perfect black effect, which is perfect for your photo, that it should look like night portrait. Now we're gonna just place this bokeh image over here. Let's erase some more photo or the particles from the image. Only just keep this bokeh photo. Add a layer mask on this photo and make sure to delete or remove the black vignette from the face. Also from the hand region, also from the leg region. And let's just duplicate this layer. Let's make more darker by pressing the levels. Change the blending mode to screen of that layer. Just decrease some saturation because it is oversaturated. Now we're gonna duplicate it and just press Ctrl T and just flip it or keep that on the upper left screen of the photo, that it should look like more realistic. So we're gonna just place this bokeh image over here. Now the next thing is we're gonna just merge all the layers, select the crop tool, and again let's crop the photo. Now the next thing is that to color grade this photo, so go to the filter and select the camera filter and just make the temperature to -21 because we want a nightish effect. So just select the hue and green saturation. You can also use my preset to color grade it, or just do as shown in the video. Select the calibration and select the blue primary color -58, and highlights and contrast and shadows, that are totally up to you according to your photo and exposure of the photo. So you have to do this adjustment or the minor correction of the color grade by yourself, or you can also directly give the preset which I have already given you from my website. You can directly apply. Select the RGB tone curve and just add a matte effect to the photo by clicking one point over here and just pumping up from the bottom. Now make sure you have to keep in mind that your skin tone should be perfect, perfect goldish effect. It should not look like unreal. That is the main key point we are using here, that your skin tone should remain perfect and original. So that is how you have to make the editing of this. Select the shadows and just make a saturation to -16. Select the highlights and just make the highlights to kind of yellowish red color, so that it may affect to the face region. Add a clarity if it is needed, otherwise just keep it as 1 or +2 or +3 will be pretty much perfect. And let's play with this green tone a little bit and just add a aqua color. If you needed a perfect teal color, you can just adjust it from the hue, but don't add too much of teal, otherwise it will look very unrealistic, which we actually don't want. So just keep a little bit of, and select the green primary color and just increase the saturation of that, also of the red tone. Let's add some more vignette or the matte effect with the help of RGB tone by bumping up from the bottom. Now here we have almost completed our process, so you can see it is really looking very amazing, guys. If you don't want to do, then you can directly give the preset or apply the preset to the photo. So guys, I hope you all have enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed, then just smash the like button, and if you still not subscribed, then subscribe and hit the bell icon. Also visit our website, that is www.ashvircreations.com and filterpreset.com. Also follow us on Instagram, just type ashvircreations. So guys, thank you for watching and bye bye till the next video.